Hello guys, welcome to another commentary episode. This is gonna be just a few big announcements, really just a few. Um, there's survival in the background, because I felt like that's something, maybe that'd be more interesting than Sky Wars. So I don't get distracted, since this is voiceover. And I'm not actually actively playing the game. So this is a voiceover over that recording. Also, I felt like, change this up a little bit. So, you know, I have a few announcements. One new series coming out, collab. I think you will like it. Um, the first few episodes will probably be more boring, and then as we get further in the series, it will get more interesting. Trust me, trust me. It is a collab though, so maybe you will enjoy that. I don't know. But also, hardcore update. This is going to probably a big majority of this entire video because it's a lot to cover. Um, quite a lot. I'm not sure how long this is gonna be specifically. In between commentaries, you might not see some footage. I'm not sure. Um, just because um some footage of the survival. I don't know specifically how long that was. I probably should have checked that, but I don't really know how long that was. So it, you might not see some footage from survival. So if the next commentary, you might just see me in full iron or something, or something like that, or I don't know. I guess you'll see. Um, I don't know. I'm not really sure how long this one's gonna be, but anyway, hardcore update. At the end, I might have one or two more specific announcements. I might be releasing new videos that like of new stuff, not Among Us or Minecraft. I mean, it's gonna be Minecraft, but not Among Us. But it's something I haven't really done on YouTube yet. It's gonna be a little more PvP based. I have a few more ideas for skills that I could learn that might be interesting to watch. I don't know. I guess to see. Um, so a few videos that might be coming out. Okay, hardcore. This is probably gonna take a huge majority of the time on this video. So anyway, let's just go right into the hardcore announcement. I know I just did one of these for hardcore. It was Sky Wars, but um, the thing about it is that um, how should I say this? It's gonna take a lot longer than I thought it was. I said coming soon in the beginning. That never. It's. I don't know how long it's actually gonna take. I expected it to take a lot less time. Um, because I did not think this would be this big of a project and this difficult to focus on it. Which is why I was actually thinking about streaming it. But I put up a poll on my YouTube channel, on the channel. Two of you so far, as of right now when I'm making this video, have voted, and both of you have said no. Do not tell us what the project is. Basically what it is, the poll's asking is, would you like me to tell you what it is and stream it and update you all? Or would you like me to not tell you what it is, but it's gonna take longer, basically. That's new information, but I just figured that out. That it's gonna take a little longer. Probably a few months until that video is ready. Unless you will want me to stream it. Um My only thing with streaming it would be, are you all want to watch that? Once you've watched the streams, are you all really gonna want to watch the video? And as of now, I guess I'm leaning towards not streaming it and that stuff because two of you have voted no, and you're the only two that have voted. So go vote. What would you like to watch? What you would like, and would you all like watch the video after you've watched streams? I don't know. That would be actually useful information. Um, but it's just a huge project, and I did not expect it to take this long. Um, this video has taken a lot of time for me to make because my audio keeps cutting. It's being weird. Um, it's being really irritating. I actually lost some footage for the hardcore video, so it might take a little longer because of that. Um, Overall, it's just taking a lot of time to edit. As I've been saying, it's gonna take a lot longer time than I thought it was gonna be. 1 hour of footage is 15 minutes of the video that you're gonna be watching. 15 minutes, an hour, and that's not including editing or adding music or any of that stuff. That's not including any of that. So it is taking lots and lots and lots of time to make this video. Now, it probably will be my best video for quite a while because it's I think it's going to be an epic accomplishment in the world to do what this project is. So, stay tuned for when that comes out. Please go vote on the poll. But I have lost some of the footage, so I don't know. Some of it is more of I can't really redo that. So I might end up filling you all in on it. So I guess we'll see. I don't know. I have lost some footage. I might be able to do it again. It wasn't really like that big of footage. It was like me collecting material. Um, I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't really affect the hardcore world that much. It was like collecting a block or something. I don't remember. I think it was like, what was it? I don't remember. I guess you will see. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. It might have been. I know it was not substantial to the video. I think it was like firework rockets. Yeah, that was it. Collecting rockets. And for some reason, this footage just did not record. So I'm not really sure how much I did in that recording. So if at some point it feels a little off and then it gets back on track, that would be why in the video. But as I said, it's just taking a little longer than I thought it would. And overall, it's just a huge project. Like, I just got back from a trip, and it's just been so much work to try to get this project done, and I'm not even halfway. I haven't collected all the materials I needed to. I think I've collected one, maybe almost two. Um, of I think it was like 10 materials, and those were the easiest. And some of them are like farmable. Some of them are basically just easy to get, kinda. It just most of it takes a long time. Most of them are pretty easy to get, but it's just a lot of time devoted toward getting these materials. For the for the um, for the project. So that would be why I'm having a lot of trouble with this. Um, that's kind of why it's a a lot of work. A lot of work with this project. This is probably the biggest project I've ever done, and probably ever will do for a while, like a few years. I am kind of surprised, but I decided to do this project, and I'm actually kind of regretting doing it. But I will come through with what I said I will do. The video will come out. I'm not sure when, but it will be a very good video. I'm very sorry about the delay and everything with that. I'm really trying. It's really hard to balance making that video and other videos to still have content being uploaded on the channel while I'm working on this project. Which is why I'm actually trying to stream a little bit. And that's really the main reason why I've tried to stream. But I know I haven't streamed in a while because, as I said, it was on a trip. So I didn't really get a chance to do anything related to YouTube. I'd maybe check it a day. To the few viewers that are actually watching these videos, thank you for supporting the channel. It really helps. The first few videos I had got like 70 something views, and then that just dropped further and further and further down to like in the single digits. So that's why I haven't really. I'm trying to stream, but the motivation is kind of dwindling because there's really only one of you that watches the streams. But this is a huge project. It will be a good video when it comes out. I promise that. It may be a little longer than most of you would like, but it will be interesting. I would hope. But it is a huge project. So, I think you all could probably imagine it if you if you knew what it was. But, based on the responses in that poll, you all don't want to know. So, if you do want to know, go respond to that poll. The only thing I don't get is the video that it was on, the question, only has one view, but 2 of you voted. So one of you just didn't watch the video and voted, unless my YouTube bugged. Wouldn't be surprised if it bugged, but you know. I have a history of having a bunch of things bug and break. It's really irritating, actually. Anyway, but there's just a lot of stuff I have to do in the world. Like, there's a lot of work to be done with that project, and I was hoping that you all would choose that I could tell you all and stream it, but I mean, I could stream it, and it would just be, you don't know why I'm collecting these materials. But then again, I might accidentally say what it is, so, you know. I guess we'll see. It's just a lot of editing. I'm really trying. I actually think I got a lot of my, footage mixed up. I'm not even sure how the timeline would go for it, because I know I have one of them edited, but I'm not sure about any of the others. And as the video goes on, you're probably going to see a lot of better content as it goes on, because some of the first few pieces of recording and footage was when I was just starting off YouTube. Now I've kind of gotten the hang of it. I still am starting, but I got the hang of editing and talking on camera. And the reason why I stutter a bunch, and say and a bunch is because I don't use scripts. I don't know what to really say when I use scripts. Because I start writing script and I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to be saying in this script? Because I'm not used to doing that. I'm not used to writing scripts. And it would sound really weird. It would sound like it's completely scripted, not actually good content. that type of stuff. So I don't use scripts. I just think, oh, what I want to say, and then like say it, and then if I mess it up, I'll redo it. Unless it's like a situation where I'm right about to die, I can't really redo that. So I will add that in. Um, it's just I'm trying to get the best content you all can possibly get, and it's just a lot of work. And stuff for the specific project. I mean, balancing this, editing a bunch of other videos too, with the specific one is just a lot of work. Editing the collab video, and that's going to turn into a series, I assume. I hope. So that's really going to be a huge thing. And I know you all don't love. Okay, so I've learned that you don't really care about the hardcore. You do care about the magnitude of what people do in the game. So let's say they build a giant, I don't know, mob farm that does like fastest rates in the game, a few 100,000 mob drops of each drop per hour. Well, you are gonna probably want to watch that because you want to know how that works. Maybe build it for yourself if you're really daring and want to do that. Right? Maybe you want to watch it just because you want to see how complicated it is, how they did it, that type of stuff. That's kind of what this video is gonna kind of be. But those videos take months, and it's really only for like an hour or two video, even shorter sometimes. A YouTuber I watched that did something very similar to this, to what I'm doing, and it took them months, but it was only a 20-minute video, and I felt like they just didn't do it justice, and it wasn't really that entertaining because he rushed it all. Because it was a few months of work, and he packed it all into 20 minutes. I'm like, you're rushing through everything. That's not very entertaining. It was entertaining the first time I watched it, but most of the videos that I watch that are longer like that are that big projects, are usually entertaining to watch multiple times because they don't rush it. They don't rush all the content. So if it only took if that's what they think did it justice, maybe it's interesting for other people and just not me because my brain works differently or something. I don't know. But I'm trying to make this project have its like the video do it justice because this is a huge project and I've actually never thought I'd start a project this big ever. So that would be why it's taking so long. I did not think that in the end, this is how long it would take to make this video. Months before I had a YouTube channel, I started this project. I think it was before January, actually, I think, of 2025, I think January, maybe, I don't know the months, the year, February, I think is what comes after that. One of those, few of those months in the beginning of the 2025, I started this project, and I didn't get a YouTube channel until June of 2025. And I only outlined this project, and it took me months to do, of playing almost every day. Now, I did have school and stuff to balance with it, but I would play every day, probably about every day, for an hour or two, and build and outline. And then I figured out the design in June, and then started this video. But most of the content was not done yet. Most of the stuff I needed to do for this project was not done. The outline I might not even use the outline. I might tear it down and just build from scratch. I'm not sure. I might use a schematic mod. I don't know yet. I don't plan very well, which is why I kind of can't do that well while doing YouTube. I'm not the best at YouTube. Definitely not. But I think the more I make videos, the better more I'm gonna improve. Because like even in this video, you're gonna hear me say something and then go back and say something else because I wanted to revise the statement and make it sound better, which is what I actually constantly do without realizing it. So it's just a lot of work for this project. I know I'm stretching this a lot. So yeah, that's really it for this video. I'm not sure. I might cut some of this footage from the actual like gameplay, but I'm not sure. So I guess we'll see. So well, thank you for watching and listening to these announcements. I am sorry for the delay. I'm really sorry. I'm really trying. Please go respond to that poll on the YouTube channel. If you've understood what I said about the hardcore content, you will probably understand it. But I'll say it again. If you want me to tell you all what it is and possibly stream preparing and doing it, the project, press on the please tell us. And if you don't want to know what it is and you don't want me to stream it and you just want it to be a complete surprise, press on the other one that says don't tell us. Keep it a surprise. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.